Hi pals, today I'm here to talk to you about the C-RF body cap for Canon RF cameras from RED and the thing that it attaches to, which is the Komodo. Where to begin? This is unlike any camera I've ever held in my hands before. It's this tiny little 4" by 4" cube with a big old lens mount on the front. If you can see in here, I'm not sure if the light's catching it, but we've got a Super 35 sensor in here that, shoots 6K, as this suggests. It's a cinema camera, so videographers, you are gonna love this. This reminds me of like an old school film camera where you'd look down through the top, shoot at waist level. That's because your screen is up here. This is where your mount goes, and then your screen is up top. But it kind of works because the way they've sort of engineered this, designed this with the chamfers here, then it kind of fits in the hand kind of nicely, considering it's essentially a cube. That said, we do have a cage for it, which will allow you to attach handles up to the top here. We've got some nice mounting points along here, as well as fixed monitors to the cage and all the other bits and pieces that you'd expect to mount onto a camera like this. Now, I think I said this has got a 6K Super 35 sensor in it. It's going to allow you to do 40 frames a second in 6K across the full screen. If you're shooting widescreen 6K, then you're going to get 50 frames a second out of it. 4K, it'll do 60, and at 2K, you'll get 120 frames a second out of it. So pretty good slow-mo for what is essentially amazing quality out of this camera. In terms of codecs, this comes with RED RAW, or R3D if you like, as well as ProRes. So you're going to be able to shoot in just absolutely amazing quality. You're going to capture all of the information that is coming in through this lens port, and you're just going to be able to tweak and manipulate those colors in crazy stunning ways. I can't even begin to imagine the stuff that you guys are going to produce with this camera. Around the back here, we've got 2 battery slots, and I'm going to slide them into this. This takes, I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to have to look while I do this. This takes Canon compatible BP9 series batteries. We're including 2 in our kit as well as a charger. And the nice thing about this, it takes 2 batteries and it actually draws power from one at a time. It doesn't draw from both of them, so you can actually hot swap your batteries out. So as soon as I plug this battery in, the camera started to turn on because we had it left the switch in the on position. So it'll drain this battery first, and then once this one's dead, it'll switch over to this one. That's great because you can throw this one on charge, grab another battery, slot it in here. Once it's finished draining this one, it'll switch back to this. It allows you to just keep shooting. Those of you who are used to photographing on something like the Blackmagic 6K or the Blackmagic Pocket cameras, you'll know that battery life is not great on those, and this is an absolutely fantastic workaround to that. We've got a new CFast card in here, and it's just saying, hey, do you want to format this? Which is a great time to bring up the media. This shoots to CFast 2.0 cards, and once it's finished formatting, I'll pop the door open and show you. But you're going to need those CFast cards because in our testing, we filled up a 128 gig CFast card with something, was it like 7 seconds of slow-mo footage? So yeah, you're gonna need something that is crazy fast, crazy big to shoot on. Here is the card itself. I'm gonna pop this out. The camera's probably not gonna like it, but tough. It just pops out here as you'd expect with a CFast card. We've got it in these new Pro Grade 512 cards, which from what we're hearing, they're the most recommended cards to use with this camera. So they're available on our site right now. Additional batteries also available on our site. The record button is back, or down here rather. You just hit that and away you go. You've got 3.5mm mic and headphone sockets down here, so you can monitor in real time. And then the screen itself is actually, I'm gonna mess this up, but it's actually a touch screen, so you can pick your frames per second right here. You can set your ISO, just swipe it through. You've also got the option of just using the buttons right here, and that'll move you through the system. Menu system is fairly in-depth. You've got the ability to add LUTs into it, as well as, you know, regular bunch of presets, formatting your media, all of those things. Interesting thing about this is that RED has decided to go with Canon's RF mounts for lenses. Not necessarily because they believe that Canon RF glass is spectacular, which if you've used it, you'll know it is, but because the RF mount has the shallowest flange of any digital full frame system out there right now. What that means is that there are more options for you to adapt this mount to other lenses. Included in the box is a genuine Canon RF EF adapter that's going to come with your rental, so you can just pop this on. I'm going to try and do this with one hand. You can pop this straight on here, and now it takes EF glass. You can adapt this with Micro Four Thirds adapters, Sony adapters. I checked on B&H and Adorama. They've got something like 100 different RF adapters listed, so there's a good chance that if you're shooting Contax, if you're shooting Nikon, if you're shooting Canon, you're going to be able to adapt your lenses to fit this camera, which I think was a really smart move on their behalf. Those of you paying attention will have noticed this wireless transmitter right here. This actually allows you to transmit the video feed straight to the RED wireless app, the RED Control app. So you can monitor the footage from your phone, or, you know, hand your phone off to the director whilst you camera op this for them. The RED Komodo 6K cinema camera is available on our website right now. The package includes the Canon EF RF adapter, 2 Canon BP9 series batteries, a charger for those batteries, and the AC adapter. Hey pals, John coming to you through the magic of editing, and I just wanted to update a couple of things since we originally shot this. The Komodo now comes with a complete cage with top and side handles that allow you to mount monitors on it super easy. It comes with a V-mount battery adapter as well as a V-mount battery, so all you really need to do is add a lens, a CFast card, and maybe a monitor. That's up to you. We have also recently lowered the price on the Komodo. It is now yours for just $199 for a 4-day rental. That's pick it up Friday, bring it back Monday, all for under $200. And now, back to me. Which I think is probably the best deal you're gonna get on a package like this. It's available right now, and yeah, go ahead, snatch this up because this is sure to be a hot ticket item. I've been John for the LensPal. This has been the RED Komodo. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can get all of our videos the moment they drop, and I'll see you next time.